Y'all, Courtney Lyons here with Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and today I have another viewer unboxing because you guys are amazing and you don't have to do this at all, but I sure appreciate it and it deserves its own video. Okay, so this is a very special one. This is actually the person who gave this to me is working on it right now, and that is Dawn from the Yarn Over store. So please go over to her video or to her channel and go ahead and subscribe because she is, first off, just the sweetest, and we've been chatting back and forth, and she has her own channel and she's really awesome about like unboxing the newest things. And she's also actually made a lot of her own changes to this. So I don't think anybody else, this one right here, I'll show it to you in just a second. I don't think anyone else has done a post review on this, and it's a Hannah Lynn. So keep an eye out for her for when she finishes and has an awesome post review for it. So thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you so much. It was so sweet, and my daughter was so happy when she opened it. Ready? Ta-da! 12 Days of Christmas by Hannah Lynn. I've had this one on my wish list for a long time, and now I can cross it off. Thank you so much. So what I love about this one is it's one of those Hannah Lynn's that has a lot of like items in it, and so you're always working on something in here. And there's some Hannah Lynn's, which I love the colors on all of them, and all the artwork is amazing and beautiful. But there's like some Hannah Lynn's that are more like close-up portrait, and those are not really my favorite as much, although I did get, spoiler, I did get the juggler because the colors in that one is incredible. And even though it has a lot of color blocking in the background, the colors are really cool. And I was a little bit on the fence about that one, but I was kind of like, but it's gonna go fast, and then I'm gonna regret never getting it, and then I'm gonna have to like find it later on. So I was like, nope, that one, have to. I did get chroma, so when those come in, look out for an unboxing for that. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here and open it up. All right, I love my new camera setup because I can actually get everything in the shot, but I am in a different spot for filming just because my kids are downstairs, they're entertained, they're safe, they're happy. But this way I can still have a spot, but my downstairs spot is not available at the moment. So for those of you who are new to Diamond Art Club, what you get with your kit is a thank you and instructions. I'm not going to go over it. There's like a 15 or there's a thank you 10 in there for 10% off. Just because that's in every single kit and in so many unboxing. You also get a tiny sticker, which I haven't decided what to do with these yet. I hang on to them, but I saw, Ditsy's Diamond Den has a table, and she puts these, her finished ones, on the table, and her husband's gonna like go over it with epoxy or something. And then so she has this table of all her finished diamond paintings. I'm like, that is incredible. I think that is so cool. So maybe I'll do something similar. And this is the sticker sheet with these are stickers that you can put up for kitting up. So they do come off individually, which is really cool. There are 61 colors. Let's talk about the stats of this one. It is a square. It is 70 centimeters by 94 centimeters. It is huge. It is giant, amazing goodness, and I love it. Let's see. It is also has one AB right here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy cow, has 6 fairy dust diamonds. That is so cool. 1 AB and 6 fairy dust diamonds. I love how the AB is white because white is used so much because it does a really good job of highlighting. But yeah, that is really cool. I love that there's that many. But interesting that they're all like yellows and browns. So that'll be cool to see. I did see the unboxing that a different channel did. I forget which one it is now. Oh, I always do that. I don't have to tear it. You don't have to tear it, Court. Whatever, I throw it away, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just going to show you what's inside, but I'm not going to like... Oh, I thought there were 2 pens in there. But I'm not going to go over them because I feel like you can do that on a sneak peek, and most people have seen a sneak peek, unless you're new here. In that case, there are a lot of other ones that go into detail, but that is a beautiful washi tape. Yay! A flower! I love these. These are my favorite, and I don't think I have a gray flower yet. It's more like a mauve color. Am I thinking of the right word? That might not be the right word. It's more of like a dark purple, gray. That's gorgeous. Okay. So fun. So I keep hearing a lot about these pink tweezers lately, especially. Are those just in the older kits? I have a few older kits, but I think I've opened them up already and there weren't pink tweezers. So eventually I might be on the hunt for some pink tweezers. Okay, I'm going to reveal it to you before I open up those drills. She's just going to have to be sideways because it's just going to have to work that way. Oh my gosh. And interestingly enough, this does not have the perforated sheets. Like the plastic, it's not perforated. So if you see these wrinkles in here, that is just the plastic. And I forgot like how much thinner their old plastic used to be compared to, that's not true. We're working on Abstract Cat and it's just as thin. So I'm really glad that they upgraded that. Holy cow, guys, look at this. It's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So many things to do in all of this, and the colors. There's just the jewel tones in this one are amazing. And my daughter, we just, well, maybe you don't know, we just hatched some chickens, and that's in a whip and jack if you want to go check out. I think it's just the last one. But Zinnia saw that and she's like, oh, I'm trying to remember exactly what she said. She's like, Mom, it's a chicken. And I'm like, well, it's like a French hen. She's like, oh, but it looks like a chicken. I'm like, I guess, yeah, it is a chicken. It was funny. It was cute. So she's loving this one. And she hasn't seen it unboxed yet. I need to bring her up here. Maybe I can show you her reaction. Okay, she didn't want to come. That's okay. All right, so let's look at, maybe I'll turn this over and we'll look at the drills. All right, so I do want to point out I have some really cool plans with this. DP with Sparklers does have a whole enhancement kit that goes along with this. I forget how much it is, but it pretty much completely blings the heck out of this kit. So I'm really excited. I think I will do that, as well as I'm going to do this one for the Christmas in July. So Christmas in July, birds. So I'm so excited for that. I think it'll be really, really cool. What the heck is this? A random piece of plastic in here. Okay, so I will show you the specials. So here's the 141. I'm going to put that off to the side so I can show you where it goes. And then I'm not going to go, oh, there's another special right there. Z743. But I'm not going to go over all the drills right now. Actually, if you want to see the complete unboxing where she shows you all the drills, you should go to Dawn's YouTube video where she talks about it. I will link it down below where she unboxes the whole thing. So, holy cow, there's a ton of the 154. I'm guessing that's in her dress. And then I'm just going to show you the other specials. Here's another fairy dust right here. And that one is lighter, less yellow than this one right here. So we've got the two yellows. We have another yellow right here. This one is similar to this, but darker. Very, very similar though, but it's looking more similar in the video, and in person, this is quite a bit yellower. So that's what, 1, 2, 3 fairy dusts. And then, oh my gosh, look at that fairy dust. I love that. Here's another fairy dust. It's a brown. What a glorious color. It looks like copper. Can you see that? I adore that one. Wow, who would have known that I would have loved a brown? But I do. I love that brown. Okay, so we have brown and 3 yellows. So we're still needing 2 more fairy dusts, because we did already get that 1 fairy dust. I think there's another brown somewhere, or tan. Yep, here it is. Do you see this one right here? Oh, sorry. My husband has the hairdryer going. He learned from me that it actually makes your hair like thicker and fluffier when you hair dry it. So he uses that trick all the time. So that's different from this brown right here. I might pause it and wait till he's done. Can you see these right here? That almost has like a gold look to it. Almost looks gold. That's so cool. It's just like a deep gold color, and then this is like the copper color. That's so cool. I didn't think that they would look metallic, but they do. So that's number 6 or 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, no, I'm counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me look at the sticker sheet to see what the other color is. It's another like tannish brown. So I just have to look for that. Is this one? I'm pausing it till he's done. All right, I found it. It is very similar to this gold. So there's the lighter goldish color and this darker goldish color. So that's just, that's going to be so interesting. What an interesting setup. And I think it's going to look amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out where those sparkles go. And then go check out DP with, if you had this kit, go check out DP with Sparklers to see what it is that they've changed on it, because I bet it's so much fun. There's a lot of glare to that. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's start with this AB first. So you're going to see the AB anywhere you see the stark white color. So here, although this is not, in her hair, it is not the AB. It is just a regular white drill. But it is in this bird over here. It's in the ducks. It's in the trees. Let's see. I'm gonna walk around the other side. You see right here in the clouds and in the treetops, snow glistens, and in that bird's head, in the swans over here. Swans are swimming. And yeah, and then some in her hair over here, I guess. There is a little bit in her hair, but not a lot. And yep, clouds. There are these little dots everywhere too. These little sparkles. I don't know if it's just sparkles of snow. But those are the white AB as well. So that'll look awesome. Let's start with the lightest first with the fairy dust. So we're gonna actually start with this one right here, this Z744. And that is, it's that square symbol with the corner. See right there? That is right here in the bow, outlining each of one of these bows. Actually, not that way. A little bit right here, a little bit right there. These bows up here. Oh, it's so gorgeous. There's a lot of that one. So I'm guessing it's, oh, it's all over the chicken or the French hens. Here, here, here. They've got it so sprinkled around. They're going to be blinged out chickies. It is up there in the stars as well. Let me see if I can bring that over to you. See the stars? It's in the inside, right around the ABs. I love when they put fairy dust and ABs together. And I mean, that's I think a lot of that goes into the chickens, French hens. And yeah, that is about where that goes. I did forget to point out that there's white AB over here in this corner too. And then I think the next color up with the fairy dust was this one right here. The next darker one, Z743, and that is this sideways arrow, which is also in the, I thought I saw it in the hens, but I'm not seeing it in the hens. It is in the bows though. Tons in the bows along with, okay, that's really cool because it's the lighter fairy dust is in this, that's getting more of the light coming in. And then as you move over here where it goes into a little bit more shadow, you're getting that darker, slightly darker fairy dust. That is really ingenious. It's going to make for some really subtle shading. This chain over here is full of them. Let me see if I can show you that. That chain. All those fairy dusts. It is in the treetops. Right here. Right near the snow. It is kind of in the sunset background. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. Sunset background. You're seeing it over here in the sunset background over here. And that's pretty much where I'm seeing it. I forgot to say that there's white ABs all over in her eye and eye makeup. Wow, how did I not notice that? That is gorgeous. That's going to look so pretty. Do you see where the white AB is? The whites of her eyes are going to be white AB, and there's going to be some in the gleam of her eyes too. Okay, let's see. The next color up would be that next darker fairy dust color, which is the yellow, the Z728, and that is going to be 728, 782, right there. No, 728. Ooh, that's confusing. 728. Better make sure not to get that wrong. R, and you're going to see those in the bows, all over in the bows in the outline. The bows are going to be so sparkly. Let's see. I forgot to say that this part on her dress too has a lot of those same fairy dust colors. And in her eyes, I keep forgetting I can do this. Let me just zoom in right here. Do you see her eyes? There is fairy dust in there of that color. Sorry if you can hear things in the background. Pretty much her bows and her eyes for that one. I don't see a lot anywhere else. Yep. Maybe a little bit in the sunset back there. No, not really. Lots of fairy dust in the sunset, but I don't see the R's. Okay, so let's zoom back out. And we're going to look at the lighter of the gold color. It's brown, tan, but it's gold too. Like the top part, the fairy dust part is very gold. Z783. And that is going to be this N. And that is also in the bows. The bows are just going to be sparkled all over in the bows. Trying to see if it's in the French hens. I didn't say chickens this time. That's a smaller bag, right? Let me see. A little bit of a smaller bag. So it's mostly in the bows. I am seeing it up here in these pairs. Also, there's more R's there too. I did forget to say that. Let's do this. Oh goodness! That's the one problem with this new setup is it does come out of that easier. See right here in those pairs. And I am seeing them pretty much that's it. Which, because of those bows, there's a lot in the bows and the pairs. You can see all over in the, sorry, those are the R's. We want N's. But they're all over in the bows. Gosh, that's going to be so cool. Okay, and then we have the next one, the one that's like really gold looking. Right there, that is Z782. That is going to be A. And also in the bows, let's zoom into some of these bows. You can see what I'm talking about. So this is fairy dust. The R is fairy dust. There's N in there that's fairy dust. And the A's right here are fairy dust. And that's all in the bows. I'm looking at the French hens. I'm wondering if they have more fairy dust or if it's kind of that one fairy dust. Let's just kind of give them extra. And I believe those are mostly in the bows, and the bows and the pairs over here. Do you see these pairs? I kind of want to see if I can find all of the different parts of it. There might be some more sprinkled out around, but I don't think so. Okay, and then I believe this is the last fairy dust color. Z780. And that is going to be that brown. It is going to be W. I know I've seen that in the bows as well. I was just seeing if I see that in anywhere else. These bows are just going to be so sparkly and beautiful. So there's the W. So fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust. And then there's some fairy dust arrows here too. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way a little bit so you can see better. Zinnia, isn't it amazing? She says, oh, chickie. They're so obsessed with chickens now, so this is so perfect. Okay, so we have the first one is, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. We have 2 turtle doves. Those are here. I think those are the 2 doves. Hey, Reese. Uh-oh is right. Don't be messing with the buttons. We lost some lighting there. Okay. 3 French hens, so those are the chickens. Hansenia.
You have a new one.
I know. These are 4 calling birds, 5 golden rings. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the golden rings.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 geese laying. We have 1 goose there. Where are all the geese? Ah, that's the turtle dove. I'm sure there are more geese. It might be that this one is representing all the geese. Yeah, that might be representing all the geese. Do you guys see any more geese? I see more birds, but not geese, sweetheart. He's pointing to the goose or all the other birds. I know. Are you trying to sing it? We were singing it earlier. There are the 7 swans of swimming. Reese, leave the... Ooh, if you break this stand, I'm going to lose it. You don't need to break any more of my camera stands. And then the 9 maids a milking. So we've got milk. I think that's supposed to represent the other ones. I get it. Okay, so these are actually representing the other ones. So it's like a picture representing the goose laying. And then that is the milks mating. Nope. The maids a milking. 9 ladies dancing. 10 lords a leaping. Ooh, here's the piper. 11 pipers piping and 12 drummers drumming. That is beautiful. Hannah Lynn, you did an amazing job with this. And that is pretty much it for this video. And Dawn, thank you again so much. This was so kind, really going out of your way, just showing amazing kindness. And I will always be sending people your way, seeing your wonderful videos, hearing your beautiful voice. And I'm excited to do this one for the July one. Okay, gotta go. Baby's crying. Bye.